down to the ankles. France has a strong sense of state secularism, so they actually have something called a burqa ban, and that wouldn't fly here, so to speak, in the United States, where we have a very strong sense of freedom that is linked to the freedom to practice one's religion, including protecting a freedom from religion being imposed on people. And in addition, in California, we have an overlay where the Workplace Religious Freedom Act protects the ability to wear religious dress in the workplace. So we have a very strong statutory structure protecting employees who wear religious garb, and similarly, if there would be a religious objection to having an employee wear religious paraphernalia or garments, the employee should be able to object to that.
But maybe let's say it's not a religious objection. Let's say it's a woman who believes it's demeaning for a woman to have to wear a headscarf. The concept that somehow she has to, cover herself in part because of the gaze of men, for example. So it's not a religious issue. She's not anti-organized religion or Islam, but believes that it infringes on her rights as a woman. Is she protected in a case like that?
Well, not in the same sense that an employee is protected if they have a bona fide religious objection, or if there are strict laws we have in the United States that require accommodation based on an employee's religious belief or observance, unless doing so would create an undue burden on the employer. It hasn't so far extended to an employee objecting on grounds such as discomfort or finding the dress to be objectionable on other grounds, although there are laws that will protect employees from dress codes that demean women, or that, for example, require them to wear something that might be sexually provocative and therefore implicate sex harassment or gender discrimination laws. But our protections here are quite solid with respect to the one's practice of religion, or to be free from having religious doctrine imposed on them by the employer.
We'd love to hear from listeners. That's Lisa Klerman, Clinical Associate Professor of Law at